What's up, everyone? We're starting today off a little differently with some shout outs to all the other cool Digimon content creators out there. So, first up, with TCG unboxing videos, we have Hopefully Sky, DVmon, P-Boy Gaming, and Team Omega Digi CG. Now, P-Boy Gaming is a gamer who plays a lot of different games, but he also plays some Digimon games and unboxes TCG product from time to time. Team Omega Digi CG won't just be unboxing stuff. Apparently, they're going to be a generalized hype channel for the game, which seems pretty cool. Then we have God Hand Gaming. It seems like their main focus will be Digi Builds Done Quick, which is roughly 5-minute videos of deck builds with a bit of comedy thrown in. Not to be the only deck builders though, we also have Digi Bros, which will show live gameplay as well as the decks they used afterwards. Then we have the London Players Guild, which started out as a Dragon Ball Super card game community, but now they've ventured into the Digimon TCG and have been holding online tournaments. If you haven't already, you should try joining them. They're pretty fun. After that, we have Toe and Talks, previously a Vanguard channel back in its heyday. Now the channel is going to be focusing on Digimon's competitive scene, from competitive deck builds to tournament results. We're also seeing a new channel in the form of Merciless TCG, which will be a generalized channel talking about all things Digimon TCG, as well as Yu-Gi-Oh! It seems we also have a podcast in the form of Tamer Card Cast, and this channel will be focusing on relatively everything regarding the TCG. And our last two channels are pretty well known. From the Dragon Ball Super community, we have Supa Playas with nearly 40,000 subscribers. Their channel's pretty hefty, and they're hopefully bringing all those subscribers with them to the Digimon TCG. And last, but certainly not least, we have Wasi Plays, giving us content of all things Digimon TCG, from news to deck discussion and more. Alright, that's all I got for now. Time to start the real show. Until next time, bye.
welcome to the Shadow Demon Talks. Today we will be exploring how you can support the Digimon community through the use of social media such as YouTube, Twitch, video games, and more. When one thinks of supporting the franchise and community in this manner, they often think that they have the arduous task of becoming a content creator to spread the good word of the franchise to people who may not know of it yet. But this is not only pretty far from true. Even in the domain of being a content creator, there are many avenues one can take, from making videos to streaming to even making art and singing. There's no set path to using social media as a tool to garner interest in the series and bring people into the community. So first, I'd like to talk about something many of us likely enjoy and can take advantage of without a lot of effort: playing video games. If you're playing a multiplayer game, you've already got a method of spreading the word. Through the use of your online gamer tag, or in a game such as Animal Crossing, the notes you leave behind, you can remind people of Digimon. By taking the series from the back of their mind to the forefront, they are more likely to casually look into it once more. And while this may not be universally true, casual research is how many of us got back into the series. Multiplayer games aren't your only method of using your pro gamer skills to bring Digimon to the wider audience, though. Through the use of capture cards, consoles, built-in streaming functions, or programs like OBS Studios, you can stream all of the video games you play. This requires very little work, and if you don't want to go through the trouble of marketing your channel or editing your videos, you're still putting out content for an audience to enjoy. And if you ever did have the urge to try your hand at taking it seriously, you'll have a lot of content to work with right off the bat. Another popular way to support a series without putting in excessive amounts of effort is through pictures. When you get new merchandise, take a picture of it, and if need be, feigning a little bit of excitement. When you take a picture of yourself or unrelated content, sneak in some merchandise from the series into a picture. Maybe have a statue in the background or have some trading cards on the table. These casual slips of the merchandise can actually have pretty large effects on those who will see it, as they will feel as though they found it, which will make seeing it far more worthwhile. What if you don't want to create any content though, and you're not a fan of the thought of marketing for a series through the use of your IGN and the like? There are still plenty of avenues open to you. For instance, oftentimes YouTube is looked at as a place for content creators to put out media, and too often we believe that they are only asking for subscriptions, likes, and comments as it works into paying them more money. While that is in part true, you wield a lot more power with those buttons than you likely realize. This applies to sites like Twitch as well. Subscribing, liking, and commenting, and even disliking doesn't just alter your feed. It goes into the site's algorithms and alters who appears on things such as related content for others. By a community coming together and subscribing and liking the content presented by those working to bring you Digimon, you go on to bring it to a larger audience. If someone becomes popular enough, they may end up in recommended videos of someone watching Pokemon videos or shows related to the Fox Box when that was around. Meanwhile, negative reviews such as dislikes are taken a lot more serious by the sites than a casual decision that the series isn't for you. It's seen as being downright boring, grating, offensive, and something similar, and will put in extra work to ensure that these videos don't see the light of day in suggested content. If one wanted to go a step above casually supporting the series through likes and dislikes though, while still not becoming a content creator, one could always consider directly assisting a content creator. While it often isn't thought about, a lot of work goes into creating videos, creating scripts, editing the video, dealing with the clip art, advertising the video, and depending on the series, keeping content new and fresh. There's a large list of things that need to be kept track of, and an extra pair of hands doesn't just marginally help. It can take a video series to new levels depending on the help being offered. While this week's video may not have been very long, its contents are vitally important. A small gesture can go a long way in the use of social media, and we'll see that in Operation Generation of Kindness. Join us next week as we explore what you can do to help grow your local Digimon community. Until next time, stay wholesome.